Hi, YouTube. So I was trying to decide what I wanted to say in this video. Today is my birthday, and I am 42 years old. And I cried on my 30th birthday. I cried on my 40th birthday. I cried. I don't think I cried last year, but like all of the milestones. Sorry, my bird's gonna be whistling in the background, but um all my like bigger milestones, like I cry just because like life hits you. You're getting older, your kids are getting older, like things are changing and stuff like that. But this year I decided that I was going to I guess do a video on how I plan to spend this next year, or I guess, I mean, you're constantly changing, but like at least this year, what I guess my goals and plans are. Sorry, my bird is sitting on that lamp up there. Here, what? I'll show you. Bird. So, I guess this year I've become more aware of me. Not like a self-centered, it's all about me, but I've decided that I'm not going to settle anymore. So my job makes me happy, and it took me a while to find a job that made me happy. God just kind of threw it in my plate. Apparently the bird wants to be on video. God just kind of threw it at me, and I didn't really think I would like it because it's actually serving lunch to the elderly. And I don't know. I just don't know. But you know, they become like your grandma and your grandpa, and you don't mess with my people. That's what it is. But I'm really happy. I get paid a decent wage, I guess, to sit and play games all day. So like I'm okay with that. But I'm done working for jobs I'm not happy in. I would rather make less money than make more money. We're working on getting out of debt this year. We did really well for a little while with our debt, and then we just got out of control. And it's so easy to slip, and then before you know it, come here. Before you know it, like you're just there. You're just back where you started. And so, I try not to beat myself up about things like that. So we're getting out of debt this year. I'm going to love my bird more this year. Oh, she's going to try to eat my earring. No, I don't think so. Here. There's no earring for you. I've also decided that I don't need a bunch of stuff. I've been working on like minimizing the amount of stuff in our life. I still have all those CDs, I guess over that way up there, all those CDs to go through. Ow. And I'm having like a garage sale this weekend. Oh my gosh, bird, you're killing me. Stop. So I've already went through most of the living room, and I've like decluttered. I have the basement to do. Our house is basically like two houses in one, because the way that the person that lived here before us, he had to live downstairs, and so there's like a full nother house in our basement. So I've been going through all the stuff that I don't use anymore, and putting that out. But material possessions, I don't know. I'm going more minimalism this year. That's what I'm doing. I've already uploaded a video on me stripping my closet. And what's really sad is actually my minimalism is like it already is minimal to like 90% of my friends. So you'll come to my house and like Yeah, I guess I have more crafting stuff than I actually do other stuff. We don't keep a ton of food in the house. We don't have a ton of dishes. We don't have like extra stuff for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. We only have a couple extra platters. Like clothing wise, like our whole family combined is maybe the clothes of one person's child. Like it's just sad. And so by me going minimalism, I guess I'm going extreme to some people because like I don't know, you'll have to watch my video on how many clothing pieces I have. This was one of them that I kept that I don't really wear a whole bunch because it is like white. But it's dressy fancy and I can wear it to a wedding with a skirt. Saved a skirt. It has white and black in it, so I can wear white and black. But I'm really stripping down my whole house. So our goal is to, in 3 years, to build and live in a tiny house. And so like I'm stripping down to what are we exactly using right now, all the time, consistently. And then when we get ready to go into the tiny house, like I'm going to strip the half that I have it in half. So working on that. I'm also working on adding more green plants and stuff like that into my life. So you'll see I've got all these mother-in-law tongues back here. This all was actually one plant and there's still like another chunk way over across the room. I have 2 ferns now. I have a spider plant. I have philodendron. I've got some aloe plants. I've got a zebra cactus. I've got a couple plants. I don't even know what they're called anymore. I'm trying to add more greenery and stuff like that because all of those will go with us in our tiny house. Not all of these. Some of those will go for sale in the garage sale. But I'm adding more plants that way. And then I'm also working on my eating. Those of you who have been following me for a while, I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, but that's okay. And it is what it is. I don't edit my videos. I am long-winded. I like to talk. I like talking to you. So I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, okay. So I struggle with a food addiction. You know, I also have like brain fog from fibromyalgia. So I've been working on my health for the last almost a year now. Really hardcore. I am not at my weight goal that I wanted to be on my birthday or the pant size I wanted to be on my birthday. But you know what? I've also decided to give myself a lot of grace this year and just kind of show myself self-love. So my food addiction is super real. I am addicted severely to sugar. And every morning to kind of stave that off, I have smoothies. And I've been recently adding a bunch of like, I guess it would be like spring greens or baby greens in my smoothie. And I've noticed a huge difference in energy levels. And I mean, I used to do just fruit, and then just by adding like, I would say, I don't know, this much. I think I did a video on that too. Like this much greens in my smoothie, I have noticed a huge difference. So I'm still addicted to sugar. I do take Plexus now and then. I'm not very consistent. I am consistent with their probiotic, and I do sell Plexus. So if you're ever interested in anything like that, it's basically supplements and probiotic. It's about restoring your gut health and getting back to the root of the problem. So I definitely take the probiotic all the time because I have to keep my gut up. Right now I'm taking mastic gum, and I've noticed a huge difference in the way that my stomach feels when I eat a bunch of foods that used to upset it. Now they don't. So I've been focusing on that, but I still have my food addiction, and I want people to realize like it's not going to go away. It's like an alcoholic, and unfortunately, because I have a food addiction, food has to be in the house. I mean, with alcohol, you can like get rid of it out of your house, or when you're smoking, you can just don't bring it, don't have it with you so that you're going to trigger. Well, for food, it's different. And I also have to allow myself grace because I live with 3 other people. And 2 of them are teenagers that just mowed on everything unhealthy. No matter how much I try to give them healthy stuff, it's just not happening. So I do keep a ton of fruit in the house, a bunch of vegetables, but unfortunately, because it's been almost a year, like it does get old, and I'm just going to tell you it does get old. So you have to kind of tweak your diet. I follow kind of what my body wants right now. I guess I don't really. It used to be into citrus, like soup. I guess I'm still kind of citrusy. I'm really into like pineapple and mangoes. Mangoes for sure. Like I don't know what's going on. Mangoes, apples. Yeah, I can't get me enough apples and mangoes right now. About 2-3 weeks ago, it was strawberries. Couldn't get enough of those. So, I offered myself grace and forgiveness for the mess ups that I do. And like yesterday, I actually had gluten yesterday, and I didn't feel bad because I've eaten so good for a while now that like my body didn't give me 6 hours of heartburn. But I was burping. I had a fritter, and I was a blueberry fritter, and I ended up burping that fritter like until 2 o'clock from like 8 in the morning. So I know it wasn't digesting the way that it should. And today, because it's my birthday, I'm going to go hang out with my mom at a Chinese restaurant. So I'm going to try to stay good. But what I like about this Chinese restaurant is it is a buffet, and it has lots of vegetables. So even though they're fried and dipped in 1,000,000 pounds of grease, the fat you eat is the fat you wear. So I guess I'm going to be wearing some fat for a little while, but the weather's nicer. So I'm also going to go back to my exercise program as much as I can. My goal is definitely to get to 150. That'll be, I guess, 149. I need to get to 149 and be a size 8. That was my goal. And 149 puts me at a normal BMI, high end. Some days I'm happy with the way that I am now. I bounce between, it depends on how much crap I eat and how much inflammation I have in my body. But I'm like 166 to 168. Like I said, it just depends. Yesterday, because I had the fritter, now I'm 171. That's how bad inflammation hits me and how quickly. So it'll take me another day to lose that, and I'll just keep piling in vegetables. But because I'm going to the restaurant today, I had berries this morning. I just really wanted berries so bad. So I had like 2 cups of, it was raspberries and blueberries and strawberries all together with a banana. And then I had some chocolate soy milk that I found at a discount grocery store. I know I'm just rambling, but this year, I want to keep controlling my health, keep controlling my sugar addiction, and I want to minimalize. I want to get back into gardening. I'm going to do a lot of container gardens this year because we don't plan on staying here. We're going to actually sell the house in a couple years. So what else I would like to do? I think I would like to get more into yoga. I was watching High Carb Hannah, and I don't know that I could do everything that she does at this point, but I do have like Pyo videos from Beachbody. And I really love those videos. I also have a yoga Pilates video that I like. And of course, YouTube is full of videos and stuff. So I'm going to look up some yoga videos. I also have a guitar downstairs that at once upon a time I had learned to play decent. So I'm going to pick that back up. And I've decided to try to learn to play that again this year. So those are kind of some of my goals that I want for myself this year. And I'm actually on a really good high today because it's my birthday, and I don't know, like I don't have to work. I never work on my birthday, and I always tell the employers that I will not work on my birthday. But this employer actually gives you a floating holiday, so you can take it on holidays or your birthday. So that's nice. So there's a wonderful elderly lady that took over today for me so that I could have my birthday off. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of do a video on, what my goals are for the year. I'm also, oh yeah, like I cut my hair, so this is what it is supposed to look like on a normal basis. I know some of my videos I'm just like death, but that's okay. I'm also not going to be, I'm going to be, I guess, veganizing my hair care. Well, I'm almost a no poo. So I use conditioner. That's all I use on my hair. So I'm going to I only do mascara. So I have that on right now, but I don't really do any other makeup at this point. And then I'm also going to do like my skincare and my body care routines are all going to go vegan, along with environmentally friendly soaps for my laundry. We've been trying out Ecos. Get off of here. She's eating my embroidery loop. We've been trying Ecos for our laundry, but because we're going to be going into a tiny house, I need something that's gray water safe so that I can use that out in the environment. This year I'm really watching my environmental footprint. We're going to be recycling more. We're going to be using more sustainable methods for things. I'm actually looking at the Norwex cloths. I have a lady friend that I used her window cloth, and if nothing else, I will buy the window cloth. We also use a ton of paper towels because we have dogs and some of them bathroom in the house. And so like we're constantly cleaning. And when I clean anything bottom related, as far as our bottom or the toilet or the dog areas, like I use paper towel, and I know that that's not very sustainable, but we do have a washer that we designate just for the dogs. So I can totally wash cloths and stuff like that. But that's something that is big, is this, I've noticed, even with going with the minimalism and eating more, I pretty much eat 90%, maybe 95% vegan. Like I said, I do have a food addiction, so sometimes I'll slip and there's ingredients in there. Or today, like I'm going to the Chinese restaurant, I'll probably end up eating meat because that's in most of their dishes. But I don't actively eat meat at the house at all. It's only if we're going out somewhere or there happens to be an ingredient in something. But I'm trying to think more about the environment, more about the gift that God has given us and how we can sustain that long term, because when I was younger, it was all about me, who cares? The environment will always be there. Don't worry about it. And then now that my kids are like getting ready to like move out in a couple of years, like I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, like we are trashing this planet so bad that what if it isn't around for my kids and my grandkids and stuff like that. So with the tiny house taking up minimal space, with our minimalizing to even live in the tiny house, then comes, automatically the environmental impact and how can I be better at that. So those are kind of my goals for this year. I'm sorry I rambled a bunch and went off on tangents, but I thought I would make this video so that you kind of knew and could hold me accountable. But if you want to see videos on certain things that I do, I'm going to try to video more too this year, just because I like talking to people. And if I can help somebody, that's my goal in life. If I can help them with anything, really, and show you all the weird crafts that I constantly am doing because I love learning new things. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day, and I love you guys.